Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to Guild of Dungeoneering. Last episode we took our Cartomancer through the first Grasslands mission after we ended up killing Blindside 17 on his first trip out through one of the latest missions. Tried to defeat the Cyclops again and he died in a mob battle. Not even a boss, just a regular mob. So I was mentioning last episode about what I'm doing wrong and everything. I haven't had a chance to check the comments yet. I'm recording this in batches. So when I read those, I'm sure that one of the comments will be that I'm not paying attention to what the abilities of the other characters that I'm fighting are. I'm rushing into the battles too quickly. That's something I have noticed myself. And so I completely missed that the mob that we were fighting had Tenacious, and so I used my killing move to two damage attack, and it didn't die, and it ended up killing me. It was either kill or be killed, and I got killed. So we're currently building up another character. We are building up Jean here, the Cartomancer. This is a completely new character, but we've taken her through one of the Grasslands missions so far. We're going to go through another one. We've got the Orc Warlord, so this is a really nice, easy one. There's no time limit on this. We can do it as fast or as slow as we like. And I think we're going to try and get 2 or 3 different dungeons into this episode of these Grasslands missions, just building up this character. I'm going to gain a health here and stop him from discarding because I need the cards with this character. So now it's got 6, I've got 5, I still need more cards. But now it's got 4 and I've got 5, so this will kill him. There we go, we just need to whittle down the health until I've got more cards than it has health. I quite like that strategy, to be honest. It works with the way I've been playing. So we're going to go through this way, I think. Put that one down there. And we'll enter. If there's any way for me to start off with 5 cards, I could one-shot these guys. Interesting. I can one-shot it now. Ooh, no I can't. Does it not count that card? It mustn't count that card. That's good to know. This is why we do these early missions. If I had found that out in one of the later missions, I would have been really annoyed. So I'm just going to take some gold here. We're going to shove it into the next room, we're going to take a scary spider, and we're going to put the room in. So it's actually handy to have these, so long as you can deal with them, it's actually handy to have these in your hand with this character. Just kills him in the traditional way though. I love that eviscerate spell. It's really nice. Did that actually go in? Yes, it did. Just see it underneath. Looked like it didn't actually go in. Put that one up there and that should do it. Two shot. And that would give me stupidity 2. Gotta be that one. Gives me more cards in my hand. And there we go. So here's the Orc Warlord, right? It's going to do 3 damage. So if I draw a card, try and get to my bigger one. Now I've got the repel here, so it's going to take a damage. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's got a lot of health left, even after that one. So I think I need to repel this one. I can do a eviscerate here. Or should I... no, this will counteract. Actually no, this one will be better. Means we take 1 each. Now I can do the eviscerate to take it right the way down. And now I can do this one. And now this one. And he's dead.
Do you have any decency, I wonder? Like the Ivory League of Explorers. Instead you pillage and plunder and rip everything asunder. You're just a reckless bunch of marauders.
Okay, so I've got a Battle Scar of Hulking, gives me +1. In its final stage this gives me +2 hearts, but it does give me Stupidity 1. So that's something to be aware of once this goes up to final stage. But I do have Zealot as well. I'm not sure what the final stage of Zealot gives you. So return to the guild. We've got enough time easily for another one. That only took 7 or 8 minutes there. Cartomancer, +1 starting hand size in battle, of course. Orc Warlord again, unfortunately. This is random, so I can't control which ones we go through on this. I also can't control where we go to start. This might be an interesting way through the maze. So let's see. It's not blocking anything. It has 5 hearts. I have 5 cards. So this should one-shot it. It's not tenacious at all. So let's see how much damage it does. Yeah, it only does 4 damage. So it doesn't count the card that's in my hand. So it doesn't count that card. So that is something to be aware of. So this is also true that with this character, it's got no particular preference between physical and magical. Obviously it'd be nice if I can increase my damage for the next turn kind of thing. But other than that, it's not a kind of massively physical or massively magical character, which is quite a nice change. So I've got it in my hand to start. It's only going to do 3 damage. It's going to make me discard, so I want to do this one. I don't particularly want to have it on more health. And so I can gain a card here. I can block. And so now I can use this one. And there we go. So I'm starting to get the hang of this character. Even though this is going to give me a stupidity, I think those spells, the Swifts, are going to be so nice that it's almost impossible not to take that one. So finally I can actually come up into here now. And into there. Fountain of Stupidity, Fountain of Stupidity. So I'll actually gain Stupidity 3 there, no, Stupidity 4 I think there. So it'll be interesting to see if I can do another fight after these. So I think I need one there. And I need a guy there as well. And I need to go in this way, put that one up there, and that should be it. This unblockable attacks gain +1 magical, so it'll be nice to go into here first. So I'm going to put a null in there to try and, I don't know, force this round this way. See which way he goes. I can't really do much to force him around at the moment. Hopefully we'll get some gold in this next one. And with these, so long as we lose health at the same rate, I'm not too worried about taking some damage. With this one, it's going to make me discard a card, that's the worst thing for this character. So you want to try and block those in all instances. I want to try and cycle round to the to my finishing move, but it doesn't really matter at the moment. I can pretty much just do anything. There we go. This gives me two things that can draw cards. This doesn't. But this gives me a heart. So I think I'm going to go for the Arcane 1 and 2 there. So he's going to come up this way. I hope he comes back down again afterwards. He might do. Throw a load of rooms in. I'm happy with the number of fights that I've got here. So again, it's going to make me discard. These nasty rats have a fair few of those. And draw another card. I should start doing some damage to him now. There we go. I think that's much better than those two cards. Well, of course it is, it's got Holy 4 on it. Yes, he is going to come down this way. So that's nice. I'm going to put a massive gem in there to make him move 2 spaces. And then put a couple of these in. So I can gain 2 cards. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he has 5 health left, he'll have 6 health left though, so I can't do it yet. I need to do this one first. And now easily battle kill him. So that'll make me lose a load, there's nothing available for that. I'm going to put these 2 in here to force him round. And for the last one, I'll just put a room in. So I've enjoyed this episode today because it's been a useful learning experience to find out what this character's like. I don't have repel yet, so that's going to be handy. I'm quite liking this character, I think. It's an interesting concept. I needed that gold to force him into here. He doesn't seem to like fighting this Orc Warlord, so unless you actually force him in with some coins, it's difficult to get him in there. And so the other two cards I can play are just going to be wherever I can put them in. And this one will be on this side somewhere there. See, I'd usually get rid of that stupidity card there, but it's much more important to draw a card instead. With this guy, I'm going to keep this one. I think I'm just going to take him down some health. He's not going to do any magical damage. So here, this is where I want to use this one. And so now I'm using this defensively instead of offensively. Which is another nice thing about this character, you can decide which way you want to do it. And there we go.
Do you have any decency, I wonder? Like the Ivory League of Explorers. Instead you pillage and plunder and rip everything asunder. You're just a reckless bunch of marauders.
So hulking isn't as good as I thought. It's actually +1 health. It only stays at +1 health. And you get stupidity 1 with it. So hulking I would prefer in its early stage rather than its final stage. However, never mind. I'm still quite liking this character. Let's see what they're like now. So we have starts with Holy 1. We still need to get that to the final stage. And it's got hulking as well, which is in the final stage. So yeah, I think that is where I want to leave it off for this episode. I'm going to do a couple more runs through the grasslands to build that up to the final stage, and when we come back we will send the Cartomancer through to fight the Cyclops, see if she can actually get through, see what she's like with the kind of the high level missions. I've got the synergy okay now with that character, so I know what I'm doing, and I'm glad that I found out in this episode that my finishing move card doesn't count itself as a card in your hand. So that could be the difference between life and death, and finding that out when you're fighting the Cyclops could end up with me being dead. So anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, please like, comment and subscribe on the video and to the channel, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks.